Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Sriman Narayaneeyam sessions. Now let's do Dashakam 30, chapter 30 of the Sriman Narayaneeyam. This chapter 30 is about the Vamana Avatar or the dwarf incarnation of the Lord. We know that this Sriman Narayaneeyam is a condensed version of the Srimad Bhagavatam, right? And in this chapter, the poet Sri Melpattur Narayana Bhattadripad summarizes chapters 16 to 18 of Canto 8 of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. So let's get started. We'll read the first shloka, the first verse of this chapter, and then start. All right. Shakrena samyati hatopi balirmahatma Shukrena जीविततनुक्रतुवर्तितोष्मा विक्रान्तिमान् भयनिलीनसुरां त्रिलोकीं चक्रे वशे स तव चक्रमुखादभीता. Now, we saw in the last session how the Asuras entered into a battle with the Devas soon after the churning of the milk ocean because they did not get a share of the nectar. Okay, and immediately the Lord appeared on the scene and killed many of the Asuras. The king of the Devas, Indra, also joined the Lord, and he too killed many Asuras, including Bali, the Asura king Bali. Now here in this first sloka of this chapter, it says that soon after Bali was killed by Indra, the Shukracharya, the spiritual master, the teacher of the Asuras, brought him back to life, brought Bali back to life. And then Bali performed the Vishwajit sacrifice by which he grew in prowess. And being a descendant of Prahlada, he was not afraid of anyone, and he started conquering the three worlds. Prahlada was a great devotee of the Lord, and the Lord had assured him that he would always be under the protection of the Lord. Not only he, also his descendants. All his descendants would also be under the Lord's protection. So this thought made Bali overconfident, and he started conquering all the three worlds. Now the Devas, the gods, being scared of him, they hid in various places. This made Aditi, the mother of the gods, very sad and upset. She didn't know what to do, and she approaches her husband, for Kashyapa Muni, for relief. Kashyapa Muni advised her to observe a vow known as the Payovrata for 12 days, which she did very devotedly. And at the end of the 12 days, the Lord appeared before her in his resplendent form with 4 arms, beautiful blue complexion, okay, and he looked very beautiful. He assured her that he would be born as her son. He told her not to worry, he would be born as her son very soon, and he also told her to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone about it. Okay, and very soon the Lord entered Aditi's womb through the sperm of Kashyapa Muni, her husband Kashyapa. Here it is said that he entered the austere born seed of Kashyapa Muni. Kashyapa Muni was a very austere person, and therefore his sperm seed was also very austere. So he entered the austere sperm seed of Kashyapa Muni, and through that he entered Aditi's womb. And Lord Brahma sang hymns in praise of the Lord. All right. And when the child was born, the divine child exhibited the glory of Lord Vishnu all over his body. Okay. And the Devas sang hymns in praise of the Lord, and they blew trumpets. And the father and mother, Kashyapa and Aditi, also with folded hands prostrated before the Lord. And the Lord was born on the auspicious day of the confluence of Dwadashi and the star Shravana. Okay. Now, as they all looked on, the Lord assumed the form of a talented, handsome young brahmachari. And Kashyapa Prajapati and the others adorned the Lord with a sacred thread, a staff, a garland of beads, and a deer skin. Okay? And after performing the rites with the sacred fire, the Lord departed for the house of Bali, King Bali, where the Ashwamedha Yajna was taking place. Okay, and as the Lord marched forth, as he walked, the earth shook with the Lord's body weight, indicating the subsequent manifestation that was about to happen. And the Lord held an umbrella as if to ward off the heat of the aggressiveness of the opponents, and he carried a staff as though to apply it on the asuras. Okay. Now, when he reached the venue of the Ashwamedha Yajna on the northern banks of the Narmada river, everybody was baffled seeing the brilliance of the Lord. Shukracharya and all the others, they were wonderstruck. They were thinking, who is this? Who is this? Was it the sun god or the fire god Agni, or was it Sanat Kumara? Who is this young lad? They were thinking. Now, Bhrigu Maharshi and the others who were present, they were overwhelmed by the Lord's charm, and they received the Lord with warmth. And the Asura king, Bali, was thrilled, and he washed the Lord's feet and sprinkled that water on his head. Okay, now the son of Diti, the Asura king, Bali, was very fortunate, either because he was born as the grandson of Prahlada, or it could be because he had performed various sacrifices, or it could be because of his faith, or because of his service to holy men, that he got this holy water that washed the Lord's feet on his head. This water sanctifies the head of Lord Shiva also. Ganga is said to originate from Lord Vamana's toe. Okay. Now, the river Ganga is believed to have been received by Lord Shiva on his locks of hair before she touched the earth, to reduce the tremendous force by which she was flowing down. Okay. And the poet here winds up this chapter by saying, "O Lord who resides in Guruvayur, please protect me." Okay. So now, what was the purpose of the Vamana incarnation? It was to humble the pride of Bali. Okay. So we'll see that in the next chapter. And thank you for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, please do like, share, and subscribe. And please let me have your comments also. Okay. I'll see you very soon with chapter 30 and 31. Until then, take care. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.